Not in my wildest dreams could I have ever imagined what the Lord just did. When you truly follow the Lord, your life is anything but dull and boring. Any day can turn into an adventure. And in the days before and after I sold my house, not only was it an adventure, it was the ride of a lifetime. Hey, I'm author Mike Ramsey, and this is Mike Ramsey Books, where I show people how to transform their ordinary relationship with God into a spiritual one. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to hit the red subscribe button and ring the notification bell now. Psalm 37:4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust also in Him, and He will do it. Today, I'm coming to you not from Houston, Texas, where I lived most of my adult life, but from Schönwald, Germany, deep in the heart of the Black Forest, not very far from France and Switzerland. And by the way, stay tuned for a big announcement. A few months ago, just last summer, I was sitting in front of my computer looking for a more affordable place to live and to eventually retire. I was thinking, surely the cost of living has to be less expensive in some other part of Texas or in another southern state. But this is not what the Lord had in mind for me. Truly, when you trust the Lord with all your heart and commit your way to Him, not only does He do it, He goes over and above and does things you would never imagine. The Lord takes you places, and not just spiritually, but in my case, physically as well, all the way to the other side of the world. Now, over the years, I've had some close encounters with the Lord. One time, I even sensed the Shekinah of the Lord Jesus Christ standing right beside me. I talked about this in a previous video, which I'll leave a link for in the description below. But close encounters are few and far between. However, there are less monumental interactions, like direct revelation from God, which is one of the things that separates a spiritual Christian from natural Christians. That happens much more often. So much so, these kinds of things become commonplace for a spiritual Christian. Interestingly, my son Nathan has become so accustomed to all these extraordinary things going on around him that they're just no big deal to him. But what happened in the days before and after I sold my house by far exceeded even what Nathan had become accustomed to. Every day he walked around in a state of wonder, and he doesn't even know half the things the Lord was doing. I'm anxious to share all these things with you in future videos on this channel, including an encounter I had with an angel. After I sold my house and everything in it, and then I gave away everything that was left, there was still one thing the Lord required of me. This thing was critical to the mission, so much so that angels were dispatched. And interestingly, I realized at the time I was interacting with an angel. And by the way, each time you have a brief brush with the supernatural, an angel in this case, you get to have a peek behind the scenes. And now, the big announcement. And you, my friends, my dear subscribers to Michael Ramsey Books, get to be the first. That is, you get to be the first to know. In addition to Michael Ramsey Books, I'm introducing Michael Ramsey Travels. On Michael Ramsey Travels, I'm taking you with me as I travel throughout Europe and the rest of the world. You get to see and learn things about other countries that, like me, you probably never have heard or even thought about, like how very healthy the food is here in Germany. A loaf of bread, for example, consists of 5 or 6 ingredients that are real food, not a laundry list of chemicals and additives. Nathan is very gluten intolerant. If he gets even a smidgen of something with gluten in it, he's sick for days. He hasn't had a slice of pizza in years. But here in Germany, nothing bothers him. We've gone out for pizza several times now. You'll also get to see what it would be like to live in one of these other countries and why, even Germany, one of the most expensive countries in Europe, is very affordable, as long as you stay out of the touristy hotspots. My grocery bill for real food is half what I was paying in Houston. My rent is less than my property taxes on a 2,000 square foot home. And I don't even need a car here. In addition, I'll share all my newly learned travel tips, like what to pack. Equally important, what not to pack, where to go, what to do, and how to navigate a foreign country when you don't speak the language. True, I haven't been doing this for very long, but sometimes you learn more from someone who's new to this lifestyle. All the things I've learned are not only recent, but current and fresh on my mind. In addition to the cool sights and practical travel advice, I'm going to take you behind the scenes, spiritually, on this channel. I'm going to show you all the things the Lord showed me and why He brought me here. I think you're really going to like these upcoming videos. I'm having a ton of fun making them. In the description below, I'll leave a link for you to Michael Ramsey Travels. The first video has just now been released, along with this one, so be sure to subscribe. And if you haven't already subscribed to Michael Ramsey Books, be sure and do so now. That way you don't miss a single video. Can't wait until next time. Like me on Facebook and visit me at michaelramseybooks.com.